program in particular is not bringing in the best and the brightest or people who are needed by our economy or by American businesses to compete or to innovate. They're ordinary workers working for less, and they replace American workers. So I think it really helped people to hit home to hear from this consular officer who had actually spent 2 years in southern India, in Chennai, adjudicating these visas. And what she told us was that that they knew that there were about 15 consular officers who'd issue about 200 visas a day, H-1B visas a day, and 80 to 90% of them were fraudulent. People faked their credentials, their degrees. They were paying bribes to these consultancies that were run by Indian politicians. They had people stand in for job interviews for them. The whole thing is just a massive fraud on our system. And they knew this. They wrote reports about it. They proved it, and yet their supervisors at the State Department said, no, just keep cranking out those visas because we're under pressure from Indian politicians who, by the way, own some of these businesses and are making money off of it. The employers in the United States are in on it as well. The Indian workers, when they get to the U.S., are paying them bribes. And it's all a scheme set up specifically to replace American workers. And we let it happen hundreds of thousands of times every year with new workers. And it's just, the most galling thing was to hear that, this has been going on for so many years, and government agencies are just telling consular officers, just keep issuing these visas. It's so unfair to Americans. It's such a myth that we need these workers. And the whole, as you said, the thing needs to be shut down. This H-1B program in particular is not bringing in the best and the brightest or people who are needed by our economy or by American businesses to compete or to innovate.
All right. That's not the only country. And that may not be everybody. And it's probably not 100%, but I would guarantee there's a lot of documentation that we're not there, that we didn't verify a year and a half, 2 years ago. I will guarantee you now that that's changing. So if you are coming from a different country, and if you are from an accredited institution, that institution will be called. That institution will be contacted. That institution will be vetted as well as you coming in. I think that's fair. We can't just let anybody from anywhere come in and lie fraudulently on an application to get a work visa or a student visa or whatever visa they're getting, or just coming into the country. That shouldn't work. Because then you are taking jobs away from Americans. You're stealing them because you're saying, oh, and it's really odd to me because, I work with a lot of people from different countries that come over. I really believe, this is what I really believe. I really believe that the entire system of immigration needs to be overhauled or researched and investigated. Especially after the past 4 years, for sure. Prior to that, Trump kept it pretty real. He didn't really know what he was doing, like I said, but he kept it pretty real. But she's talking about India. I'm talking about Mexico. I'm talking about China. I'm talking about Philippines. I'm talking about Malaysia. I'm talking about any other country, Syria, Afghanistan, Pakistan, right? Italy, Europe, whatever, Ireland, doesn't fucking matter. Anywhere else, there should be a system. There should be some way to verify who's who and what they are. And it's probably not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a hell of a lot better than what we just went through with the Biden administration, which was terrible, which was opening like a giant gate of, right, like The Hobbit in the movie The Hobbit, where the three wars or whatever got together and they opened up this giant gate, right? And anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just gigantic gate that all these people fucking fly. They just opened the gates, all the gates. So there was absolutely no vetting. There was absolutely no verifications done. There was nothing done. But that's changing now. So I am just telling you, if your papers are good, if you've been vetted, if you have the correct information and you're linked to reputable, because that's starting to get connected now. I'm telling you, Tulsi Gabbard, she's half Indian and half Polynesian. And I am going to tell you right now, she's definitely connected with Modi. And she's going to make sure that things are done well for her people, of course, which Indian people are pretty decent people. They're fucking pretty cool, except for the fucking online scammers, and they're very persistent when it comes to telemarketing. I just got to tell you, right? You get some kind of scam, and next thing you call, think about calling, and you're just right there. You go, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to, and I get it. But that's part of what's happening. There's just so much immigration fraud that leads to voter fraud, which leads to commerce fraud, which leads to just a giant tidal wave of fraud. And I really want Pam Bondi. I swear to God, Pam, I swear to gosh, you gotta fucking start doing something now. If you don't do it now, you're gonna be too late. Having trials on charges doesn't mean shit. I know that's what they did to Trump, and it didn't mean shit because all that's being reversed, all that's being proven and taken out, and the charges are going to be dropped, and all this shit. That's just bullshit. That was total bullshit. We all know. I know. I've researched it. But, in regards to the Democrats, you can't have the same process. If you're going to do the same process, the woke left is going to sniff it out like we sniffed it out. We're we may not be the smartest, the best tool in the box, but we could easily decipher if we think that person is guilty or not, basically because of how the court system worked, who was running it, who were the jurors, how was it all set up. Whatever the case may be, we'll be able to determine, with the knowledge that's been given, which for some not much, using all that knowledge and applying it properly, we're going to find out, hopefully, that these people that you're going to soon be going after, and we're waiting, Pam, we're freaking waiting, that these people will have orange suits on halfway through next year. Not in 2027, not in 2027 and a half, halfway through this year. This next year. It needs to happen, and happen fucking quick. And it seems like you're dragging your ass, and this is going to be a big problem. And if you don't start getting it all together and putting it out there, I mean, you have all the information. I just went over. Trump has the royal fucking flush. He's all he needs to do is go all in, which he's been doing pretty much every day. But in this particular case, in regards to the Democratic Party, he could really annihilate that party. And I'm not talking physically or bodily harm, but get them imprisoned, incarcerated, federal prisons for the crimes that they have done to the American people, especially the J6 committee, especially Anthony Fauci, especially Bill Gates, who fucking, for some reason, Trump decided to sit next to his wife. That was retarded, dude. I got to tell you right now. From me to you, talking like men, that was fucking retarded. That was not a smart play, right? Hopefully you have that guy in check because he's still the genocidal maniac that he's been for years, for decades. And, so with all this information being known, and there's so much information, and I'm just going to kind of go through this real quick. You also have Ilhan Omar, which this is great. This is just fucking great. Ilhan Omar is the whole brother situation. Oh, this is brilliant. Here, you gotta watch this first. Before we go there, let's go here and watch.
Air traffic controllers is also, again, it just shows the retirement thing for air traffic controllers is also, again, it just shows how much he doesn't know. I know people talk about him as a genius, but to me, I think he's probably one of the dumbest, luckiest people to exist on this earth. The retirement thing for air traffic controllers is also, again, it just shows how much he doesn't know. I know people talk about him as a genius, but to me, I think he's probably one of the dumbest, luckiest people to exist on.
While he lands a 90-story building caught between two chopsticks from outer space, this fucking idiot, it's just the audacity. It's just the gnup. Just to say that. There's no way in hell I would say that Elon Musk is an idiot or is stupid or is retarded. The guy is the richest. He's not the richest man in the world for being an idiot, dumb fuck. You're rich because you stole money. You stole money, honey. Ugh, that just sounds wrong. Yeah, where is it? It's right here. Oh, I just fucking had it. No, that's not it. No, it's over here. Just a second. Just a cotton picking second here. Director of Intelligence announces that the official trove of intelligence documents show former President Barack Obama and the senior administration officials orchestrated and manufactured near around Russia. Yeah, they did. We know that. You guys can see that, right? Yeah. Yeah, we already saw that. Let me go back. Boop, boop, boop. Delusional and deranged Democrat. Yeah, look at that. Gas is just crazy. Gas. Chevron left California. Is that fucking nuts? Howdy, aloha, brother. We are the precipice. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. What was it? Well, okay, here we go. Sometimes this can be confusing. I want to play this one. the meteors last night were fucking amazing. I went outside, have a stogie, and I'm just like, what the fuck? There was like a falling star / meteor every, I don't know, 1.5 minutes. Over here, over there, over here, over there, over there, over there, over here. It was crazy. I thought we were being invaded. I was like, oh shit, this is it. They're coming. It's over. Oh, this is a good one right here. I gotta show this. I'll get the alien. Let me just get. What the fuck? Elian Omar. Anyway, I should just show it. Baja 1000. Way to go, Lindsey Bond. Chick's fucking solid. She's 41 years old and she's going down mountains. It's crazy. A good friend of mine used to race the men's Super G, Mark. That's his name. Back in the 80s, I tried doing this aerodynamic tuck while pointing my blade straight down the hill. And I'm telling you, it fucking hurts when you're going 40 whatever miles an hour downhill. And you take a corner and you're slamming. If you're in powder, you're good. But if you're on like a road or an open stress that's packed. Anyway, I took out my whole body back in the day. Took out moguls, like a whole mogul. I remember I took out a couple of them because I was going so fast. Andy, my buddy who used to ski with, comes up and goes, bro, you fucking took out an entire mogul. Oh, you did 2 of them. A mogul is like a big round hump you bounce off of going down, but I was going fucking going for it. And my skis lifted up, I was cracking up. But these girls do about 60, 70 miles per hour, sometimes faster. Fucking amazing. Way to go. Way to go. The men's Super G is big. The women's is pretty good size. But they don't race the women with the men. Because the men turns are a little faster. And the fencing they use is a little bigger too. Because of the size of the guys. They have more mass. When they're doing 80, 90 miles an hour down a slope, and they lose it, it's not good. Oh, this guy right here, Nick, I forgot his name, Nick something. Oh, this is wild. Huh. Nazareth. I gotta play this. And a new tab. Fucking commercial. No? Yeah.
40 minutes on the clock. A reminder again in pink, Shanka Scooby, blue, San.
Watch this.
There goes Michelle. Wow, beautiful. Fading into a big left ball. Critical.
This right here.
Everything right. He went so deep.
There's not much he could have done to avoid that, to be honest.
There goes Michelle. Wow, beautiful.
Fading into a big left ball. Critical position from Michelle Bouillon as she'll just speed out and onto the shoulder. A complete ride. How good does this feel, Izzy? For the adrenaline.
Wow. Look at the, wow.
It's
That is
a
just
peak one.
Oh,
she went and she, oh, I love that. She let go kind of early so that she can maximize the.
wow.
I can't really see this part.
Good job, Michelle. Amazing.
To handle that.
Shoulder, a complete ride. How good does this feel, Izzy? For the adrenaline.
Wow.
I want you to just look at the mass of this, and I gotta put this whole thing inside the box here because I'm not doing it any good by you not seeing the rest of this thing. Okay, right here. Make it as big as possible. Now right here, I know you can see the cursor. That's the wall. It's a mountain. There are mountains in West Virginia that are smaller than this wave. Mountains in West Virginia, that are smaller than this wave. This is 50, 60 feet, sometimes 70, up to 100 feet high. As big as fucking the Empire State Building. 100 feet. So every story is like 10, 12 feet sometimes, right? But this chick is writing, from what I can tell, through the bottom is down here. This has got to be a 50, 60 footer, maybe from the front, probably 25 to 30 from the back, which is bigger than anything I've ever read.
Oh, look at the, wow.
It's
That is
a
just
peak one.
Look at that. The jet ski itself is...
Oh, she went and I love that. She let go kind of early so that she can maximize.
She's just fucking zooming down that, probably about 50 miles an hour.
wow.
Oof. Good job.
Fucking awesome, man. Yeah. And they compete together, by the way, the girls and the boys. They have teams. The thing about this one, though, just to be fair, it's the size of the wave. Because, okay, I'm trying to make it simple. Nazare is a pyramid wave. Comes up like this and folds. It's not a lined out wave. So they're going to get writing time of about max 15 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe max. And it's just being able to handle the drop in a turn or two. Getting several turns at Nazare just doesn't happen. And the size of the wave. So if you have the leg strength, the balance, the coordination, the training, the experience, you can compete with these guys. Again, she may have won. I don't fucking know. All right, back to. Let me put this back in here. There's so much I want to talk about. So I'm going to go. I don't know why this is. I think it's kind of messed up here. I can't find that thing on Ilya no more. But all it is that they've got a lot of information on her in regards to her brother, and now she's going to get indicted for that, and it's going to go through discovery, and they're going to go after her. This guy's really good. Junior Kakavea, he's a psychologist in Hawaii. He's got some really good information. He's a good man. Good, decent man. There's some inspectors made a bold statement at the board meeting. Identified. This Republican comes in to this woke ass county board. This is fucking great. This is great. And she just goes.
Oh yeah,
I, Heather Fletcher, identify as a Board of Education member, and my pronouns are I won. Okay? I'm ready to get to work. Let's get to work.
We're going to ask you to step down off the dais.
Oh, really? Why? Is this not correct? Can I not just be anything I want to be? Can I not just be a man if I want to be? Can I not just be a
That's
dog if I want to be?
We're gonna ask
Can I not
Getting
just
attacked.
be a Board of Education member if I want to be? Come on. I'm living in your reality, right? I'm living in your reality. And I'm trying to just go with the flow. Thank you. Pronouns are I won. Okay, I'm a Board of Education member. Hi, Dean Rose.
We're going to ask
Good to see you. Hey.
Let's go.
And the cops come. Let's go. We don't like that? So everybody else in the fucking room, especially a guy that says transphobe, could be whatever pronouns they fucking decide to be. I mean, this is all implanted, people. I've went over this a lot. It's not organic. You've been fooled. You've been played. And you fucking bit on most of it in 2020. It's been laid out for like a decade at least. But they want you fighting and screaming against each other. They want the strongest, most loudest couples out there that are fighting for real freedom and truth to be ripped apart. That's their goal. To just fucking and you go be one of those now, and you know that's fucking what happened. That's what happens. They just want to tear us apart, and it worked on many people. And then she comes in and she says, this is fucking retarded. This whole woke fucking pronoun shit is retarded. And let me show you how it's retarded. And now I can't do it. I can't fucking be part of it because yesterday I wasn't, but now today I want to be. Isn't that the way it fucking works? God. Just what needs to happen, just calm down, just calm down, just calm down. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you. What I'm saying is a lot of people were in and got pulled away into that mass psychosis formation. Then people started to go into this place that they feel would be the comfortable place to be. Even though at that moment it was hard. But they were pushing everybody's limits. 6 feet away, wear your mask, mandate this, work that, do this, do that. And the pressure and the money and everything got fucking heavy. And so we started looking at other avenues. Maybe we need divorce. Maybe we need to separate. Maybe something needs to happen. That's exactly in their playbook. To destroy the nuclear family. Anyway, I've encountered it. It sucks. It's wrong. But then now that person's in this place where they want you to be, and other people are as well. They're in that place where they feel that they're accepted now and they're okay and they're loved and cared for like it never fucking happened before. Like somebody didn't take care of you before and do whatever they could for you before. Is that what you're telling everybody? Because it's kind of like what you're telling everybody. You know, and there's a lot of people out there that went through this in 2020, 2021, 2022. And the problem is the damage had already been done. The mistakes were made. It doesn't mean it has to be the end of the connection, though. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If there's things in common that you could still have, you know, I think that's important to know. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a very important part of what they don't want you is coming back together. That would piss them off the most. What? All those people that got divorced in 2020 and 2021 or 2022 are coming back together? What the fuck is happening? No, we can't have that happen. That would piss them off. No, you go do your where we want you to be thing and how we want you to stay thing. Not saying everybody on that side is in it. It's just they know that's where you're going to go. They knew that's where you were going to go. They knew that once they set that threshold of turmoil and pain and all this other stuff high, not physically, but in your mind, they were able to pack all this stuff in. And then you just pick, I'm going to make a fucking terrible decision. I'm going to make the wrong decision. Or you made a decision that you believe was the best decision for you and whoever else. But it's the way you do it when you know it's the right decision. It's the way you do it. When you know you're making a good decision for you and your partner and you're saying, look, this ain't working. It's not what I really want. I know it was cool. I know it was great. We had a blah, blah, blah. But if it's not working, you would give that person the respect to say, hey, I'm looking at other avenues. I'm just letting you know. And there's really nothing you can do. Right? And this is the part of the thing that happened to so many people. But it would really suck if they came back together and they started doing it, from afar or whatever, and being that team. The team that they were concerned about. And this is why people's channels got taken down. Some people's channels were growing like crazy. Saying the shit that they needed to say. Saying the things that people didn't want or were afraid to say. Doing the research. Doing the investigation. Digging, going down into the abyss. The stuff that made that person strong or really viable. Right? Something your kids can look up to and go, you really fought for me like that? I want my kids to look back at me and say, and look back and look at my 100 or my 819th show. It could be probably more. I lost a few. But since 2017, and say, Dad, why did you do that? I mean, they know why I do it now. They're old enough to understand and know what I'm doing. But they need to understand the real reason I do it is because I'm continuously putting authority and its sources in check. And when you stop doing that, I don't think you care. You have to at some point just pull over in your canoe, get out of it for a second, and then take a look around on the mountain. Just take a look around. Just go to the mountain up there and just take a look around and go, what was it like? What do I need to do to make this better? And I need to make sure my kids are strong. My kids have a voice, that they can do the things they need to do. That they're raised under, guidance of strength, so that when they have that moment with their spouse, right, then they're going to be able to do what they need to do to protect them, to take care of them, to make sure that they are safe. They're in a big house, not with a bunch of dogs and shit everywhere. I did like that one dog. That was a cool dog, the white dog. Yeah, so this kind of stuff is just crazy. Nah. I would like to, but he's not gonna Cynthia McKinney, I'd like to know. I don't know much about her now. All I know is she was full on Green Party, and all I know is she was full on eco-socialism. That's not going to happen. Dr. Shiva, his ego won't get him to do what he needs to do, which is create. And if you ever get a chance to talk to Dr. Shiva, have him come on my show or have him answer my question. And I gave you this question a while back, Jordan. If you don't mind, please let him know. Can you create a saliva or blood test, phlebotomy, whatever it is, a test to indicate if a person has taken a particular vaccine, especially the mRNA COVID-19 vaccine. Yeah, everybody needs a dog. I might get a dog. I'm thinking I'm getting a dog. I might get a dog. I can have one at my place. That's pretty cool. I got a fucking cool place, man. I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed. I have, I just got back from Colorado. My grandkids are wonderful. My daughter's wonderful. I stay in contact with my kids. Everybody's cool. Yeah. Keeping it real. There's nothing in the background going, what the fuck is that person doing? No, they understand why I do this. I care about them. I'm questioning authority and its sources to make sure that they, in the future, have a real golden opportunity. If they put their work into it, if they put their mind and heart and soul into it, they can be successful. And it's easy. You can do it. You were not going to be able to do it under the Biden administration. I'll tell you right now, because they're looking towards UBI, which is socialism like you've never seen before, and MMT, which is part of the group that's with the World Economic Forum. Look, if you're going to be successful, you've got to do it on your own. I'm learning that more so now, and I'm fucking in my latter years. It's, no, I've known that in the past. I've done well. I've owned 2 houses in my time. My 3rd house will be a giant spread. I might own 2 out in Missouri, and there's this little piece of land behind this railroad bridge in West Virginia. I really want that. I really want that. Just to say I have that, because it's a fucking cool tucked away little place. Anyway, here's the thing that I think everybody needs to be concerned about. Pam Bondi, you need to get on it. You need to get going. There's a lot of stuff that you're not doing. And a lot of us, honestly, are just getting really concerned that it's not going to happen. My biggest concern right now, and I'm going to let you know this, and I want you to understand this is important. Does the Republican Party want the Democratic Party to be around in 2026, 2027, etc.? Yes, they do. They love the ping-pong match. Yes, they do. Right? But these particular issues that we've gone through, lies in a sense, are basically telling us that Pam needs to do something. Cash needs to help her. Everybody, to make damn sure that it doesn't happen again, and just take down the Democratic Party. They should not be around. They're just a group. I mean, illegal is their mantra. Everything illegal is the Demoncratic Party. I am telling you. There's so many ways to prove that, which I'm going to set up here pretty soon. But I'm just basically here saying that little stick in the background is from that mountain. And I'm telling you, I've been up, and you got to get up there. You got to just take that breath, look around, see what's going on, and just think, hey, who am I? What am I doing? Is this me? Is this really me? Right? Is this really me? Right? That's all I'm saying. And don't confuse your kids. That's all I'm saying. Just stop. Just be a decent, loving, kind person. Keep your kids in your mind always, and you should be fine. There's so many other things I want to talk about, but I'm on my Christmas break, and I'm going to have a show tomorrow that's going to be better put together, and I'm going to go over that for sure. Oh, this is nuts. This is a good point.
Yesterday in Portland, Oregon, the Antifa pets, furries, and kinksters threw a Degenerates Against Fascism rally.
Is that who you are?
have no idea what the fuck it was that they were just doing, but I do think that it's constitutionally protected, and I support everybody's First Amendment right to peacefully protest. I just want you to keep in mind, these people exist and they vote. What do y'all think about what you just saw, though? Let me know right down there in the comments.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, right? Keep the kids away. I keep fucking saying it, but whatever. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for those kids. I feel so sorry for them. You still have a chance to fix all this shit. You still can do it. It's just... Anyway. You can fix it. I know you can fix it. Just, God, I tried. I'm not going to... That's it. I'm done trying. I am officially not going to try to help anymore. And I think we know who I'm talking about. But I'm just not going to do it. I just can't. I've got shit I got to take care of. I mean, that's how much I care, but I think I've said enough. I think it's time either that person's going to take care of it and do it, and just take some time. Go to the mountain. Just breathe. Don't smoke a joint. Don't drink. Just go up there and just look around. And what's important, right? Sometimes it'll be right in front of you, and go alone. That's all I'm telling you. Go alone. And the sign will come. The sign will come at the top. Aloha. I want to thank you all